Becoming a songwriter as an artist or a producer is one of the best choices you would make if you are serious and want to elevate your music career. Writing a song has never been easy, but with the right strategy and knowledge, you can improve from 10% to 40%, from 40% to 60%, and from 60% to even 100%. But it all comes down to the right strategy and knowledge you apply. And in today's video, we are going to cover 6 steps on how to write a successful song. Welcome guys, my name is Oros. I'm a music artist. Here on my channel, what I do, I share tips on how to write a better song. So if you are new here, make sure to subscribe so YouTube will show more people who are interested in writing a song. So without wasting much time, let's get into the video. Now, the first step of becoming a successful songwriter is don't wait for inspiration. Don't wait for inspiration. You don't have to have inspiration before you start writing, because if you wait for inspiration before you start writing, guess what? You might probably wait forever. You might probably wait forever. So if you want to become a successful songwriter and become great at songwriting, the first thing you need to look in consideration, you don't have to wait for inspiration to start writing. Once you just get a little idea, you can start writing. You don't have to wait for inspiration, because if you wait for inspiration, you can never, or you won't even think about writing a song. Number 2, your network is your net worth. I know you heard that phrase a lot of times, tons of times, and it's absolutely true. Your network is your net worth. Now take this for example. If you want to become a successful songwriter, what you want to do is you want to look for songwriter around you, around your industry, and try to do a collaboration with them, because it can expose their fans to you and expose your fans to them, because collaboration is how you grow more faster in this music industry. You need to have collaboration. Your network is your network. You need to have a collaboration. Collaborate with other songwriters, collaborate with other people who are doing the same thing as you. 3, lean to what makes you different. If you have a certain ways of writing a song, or you have a certain ways of making your music sound different, or you have a certain ways of just doing your things differently, you need to lean to that, because in this music industry and in this music space, you need to understand that people or your fans or other people to become your fans, they don't need a copycat. They need something unique, something authentic. So if you are writing your song or you are singing in a certain way, you need to lean to that, because that is your advantage. That is what separates you from 90% of musicians. That's what separates you from other musicians. That is what, when people just think about you, that is what they will think about you, because you write or you sing or you make your music sound a certain ways. Number 4, don't get distracted by criticism. You need to understand this, because if you don't understand this, you are not really ready to make music. As a producer, as a musician, as a songwriter, as an artist, performing artist, in any field concerning the music, you need to get used to criticism. You don't have to let it get into your head, because what you have to do once you get criticism, instead of making it get into your head, you can pick from what they are criticizing you about and improve on that, instead of being in your head, or because of that you quit making music, or you quit making beats, or you quit writing song. No, once you get criticism from people, take it as a stepping stone. Use it to improve what you need to improve and move to the next step. Number 5, create and collect INSPO. Remember, in the first one I said don't wait for inspiration. This number 5 is similar to that, but this is how you overcome waiting for inspiration when you want to write a song. Maybe you might be doing something, you might be washing your dishes, you might be walking in the park, or maybe you might just be having fun and there's this idea just come to you. What you want to do, if you have your note with you, or you can hold your phone, you can simply record that expo you just have, about that idea you just have. You can simply record it and keep it, or you can type it to your note and keep it. I usually do that Once I'm looking for idea to write on, what I do is that I go to my recent recording, or I go to my notepad and I look for what I have written down and get inspiration for that, instead of waiting for inspiration. Or I go to my recording and listen to what I have recorded due to when I have that inspiration, instead of waiting for inspiration. Before I move further, don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button so YouTube will push this video to more people who are interested in songwriting. Number 6, learn the business. If you are making music and you don't know the business part of music, it's going to cause you a lot of issue in the front, or maybe when it blow up. So now that you are still on the ground, what you want to do is you want to learn the business. You want to learn how copywriting work, how royalty work, how publishing work, how the business of music work, because it's going to save you a lot when you pop out in the music industry, because you already know what you are doing. But if you don't learn the business part of music, you're going to have a lot of issue. You're going to have copyright issue, your songwriting issue, your royalty issue. So for saving yourself, I advise you learn the music business. Settle down, take time and learn the music business. And we've come to the conclusion of this video. If you like this video, don't forget to comment your thoughts below, or comment any issue you are facing regardless of songwriting. I'll be glad to help you out. Peace out.